Hey guys, so I know I told you guys I was gonna make more updates since I started back on YouTube, but I just didn't have time this week. I've been busy studying for some midterms and I actually have one in a few hours, so I can't make this video too long. But hopefully you guys are all doing well. I have good news. I've been holding it down for so far it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So for 5 days now, I've been binge free. So, um, yay! I'm really happy about that. And I hope you guys are holding on and are still motivated and encouraged. Um, I just wanted to read you guys one of my journal entries that I made uh, probably 3 weeks ago. It was on January the 21st. And I wrote down some important points that I thought I'd share with you guys. And these are some things that I've pretty much discovered about myself in recently and in the last year or so. And I thought I'd just let them out now, and maybe you guys can relate to them, or maybe you can't, but maybe it'll help you in some way. Okay. Oh, and one more thing. I really highly recommend journal writing, and I know especially guys aren't really so into that, diary or journal. I like to call it journal, but it's really helpful. I tend to write stuff that goes on throughout my day, and more importantly, I usually write down the types of meals I have and what I eat and how I feel after I eat. And I also importantly write down those times when I crave or feel like the urge to binge or to overeat, and I usually write down reasons why I might feel that way. Um, so yeah, it's a really helpful way of just keeping yourself on track and maybe discovering some things about yourself and about reasons why you overeat. Okay, so anyways, so here's my entry. I'm just gonna read it directly as what I wrote. Okay. So here are a few things I've discovered in the last week or so. Number one, working out before I go home actually helps me from craving things before I go to bed. Maybe because I don't want to waste that extra workout that I just did, or maybe because I definitely feel a lot better about myself as well. But it works, so I should try to work out before going home as much as possible. So, before I go on to my next one, that really helps me, I find. In the past week, I haven't had time to work out before going home, but I will highly consider it after all these midterms are over, because it actually does work, and I don't feel like, you know, eating snacks and junk foods at nighttime. Well, mostly after I work out before coming home. Okay, so number two. Oops, sorry. Number two. I obviously care too much about what everyone thinks, but oddly, the more I care, the more I become awkward and end up being different. I really have to stop caring so much so that I can be me. Yes, I'll have my stupid moments, and yes, I may make a fool out of myself, but at least people can judge me for who I really am. So this one is something I've discovered lately. It's true. Like, the more I care about what other people think about me, the more I just become a different person, or I just can't be comfortable and be who I really am when I interact with other people. So I just gotta learn to just not care so much, because in the end, I always end up thinking that people think of me in a negative way, or think I'm like really, I don't know, just I'm awkward or stupid, or I don't know. I just come up with all these negative thoughts, and at the end, I don't feel too good, and yeah, doesn't that doesn't make me feel any better, and it also adds to my emotional, stress. Okay, so number three. I feel a lot better when I actually take some time to look somewhat decent. Whether it's a nicer outfit or a little eyeliner and a nice hairdo, I feel more confident when I strut my way to school. So what's an extra 15 minutes more to my morning just to spice up my look even just a little bit? Okay, so That's so true. Uh, Most of the time, especially when I feel really crappy and I have those crappy days where I just feel fat and ugly, I usually manifest those feelings on my outward appearance, and I just wear like my grossest clothes that I can find or that I can feel comfortable in, and I still don't feel great after because I don't think I look nice, or and I know it's just a physical appearance, but it really does affect your mood. And for me, at least, I find that when I do spend some time to, make some effort in the way I look, I have a little more confidence. I feel more social, and it's just those little things that make all the difference on my mood throughout the day. So that could be something that you might consider, uh, and it may work. Okay. So number 4, I can't make everyone happy, and just as long as I know what's right and I stick to my guns, then who cares about the rest? Whatever happens, happens for a reason, and I need to accept that. Dwelling on what's already past and can't be changed is just a waste of my damn time. So that's a real important one because I know we all do this, and at least for me, I find that I always want to please everyone, and I always want everyone to be happy, and I don't want to cause anyone to feel bad, or because then it makes me feel bad. But at the same time, sometimes in the effort of trying to make everyone happy, I suffer and my emotions suffer, and I'm mentally, emotionally, spiritually just drained, and I just don't feel good. And it's those negative emotions and negative feelings that ultimately I feel um, make me want to binge. And I just have to learn to just do stuff sometimes just for myself, and to not have to worry about everyone and everything else going on, because it doesn't have a good effect on me. So don't always don't always try to please everyone, because you're not. Even if you try your hardest, you're not going to please everyone. So at least for me, this is something I really have to work on right now. And yeah, so that's one. Okay, so sorry. Number 5, don't expect much from anyone, because disappointment may be the only thing you get out of it. Just take the initiative, and if someone happens to do a nice gesture, then be thankful and let them know you would have never expected them to do such a thing. Okay, so this is a big one too, because I always, even though I don't verbalize my expectations, I usually do have expectations, especially within my relationships with other people. And usually, when they don't satisfy those expectations, I usually end up feeling bad, or I usually think about the reasons why they don't satisfy these expectations, and I usually turn it or twist it into a way that is something like they don't think I'm worth it, or like I just twist into this negative thought, and I end up feeling really, really bad, and I just kind of, or I like either make up excuses for them not to do these things, and bottom line is, how about if I just not expect things from them, and if they do something good, or like if they do something that they normally wouldn't do, then just thank them, and like then you'll still feel good because you never expected that in the first place. So that's number 5 on my list. And I actually have one more, and I'm gonna try to make this quick because I only have about a minute. So number 6, I don't even like food. I still can't believe that I got to this place where I can't even trust myself with a single cookie to not turn it into a whole package gone in 60 seconds. Um, yeah, so I don't I'm not a foodie. Like, I know there are foodies who actually like food, not necessarily overeat on food, but they just like food. And I used to say that because as an excuse of my reasons to eat a lot, but really I don't like food so much to like eat that much of it. It's just, this has become just an out of control habit. And I mean, it's my 5th day, so I'm still really proud of myself. I have more on that journal entry, but I'm gonna make the rest on my BFC binge free challenge video. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that, and have a great day. Bye.